I mean, I've always had an attraction to men ever since I could remember. Um, but then I guess giving it a name came maybe after or somewhere around the age of 13, 14, when I myself became just aware generally as a person. So, but I feel I was born this way, gay. So I've always known. I'm not out to my family at all. Like I said, culturally it's taboo. It's not accepted. Um, but my friends, when I told them, they were all very accepting, very uh, reassuring, and just how friends are. You know, it was easy to tell them. I was 17, just about to turn 18. I just finished high school, and my friends at the time, the group that I would hang out with then in high school, I told them, and we all decided that week or that day to go to Gay Pride together. And so we all went together. It was June, end of June, 2001, I believe, 2000. And yeah, it was nice. I felt so comfortable, and I felt like it was time, especially because I was leaving for university, and I just wanted to tell them. But I mean, going back to my family members, it would be a relief for me to be able to tell them, but I just don't know how. Um, the good thing is I'm not dependent on them, be it financially or something like that. So I'm okay on my own. But I would eventually like to tell my family. But how they would take it, I just don't know. And that's my biggest fear. I was born and raised in New York, in the Bronx. My parents are originally from Pakistan. Pakistan is a predominantly Islamic state. And that's just another added, concern. So, born and raised in the Bronx. They lived in Brooklyn when they first emigrated in '78. They've been living in the Bronx since '81 now. That's where I was born. They go back and forth from Pakistan to here in New York. But currently they're here living in the Bronx. And I visit them often. We have a good connection. It's not like I have a bad relationship with them. However, it would be so much better if I could tell them this part of me, which is a big part of me. They have not met Stephen, my partner. It would be nice, but I just don't know how. I could introduce them, I could introduce Stephen to them as a friend, but I wouldn't say, hey mom, this is my boyfriend, or this is my partner. I just couldn't. I can't even fathom how they'd respond. These things aren't discussed. I could be the most feminine. I could, it just wouldn't register that I'm gay. It would just be, they would think he's just like that. They wouldn't think gay. I mean, yeah. The way I deal with it is to not deal with it right now. I want to say I don't think about it. I try not to think about it. It does come to mind at times. It's very taxing. I get emotional, but it's something that I guess I'll cross the bridge when I get there. This is my second apartment living away from home. When I moved with a roommate 2 years ago, which was in the Bronx, close to them, they never visited there either. They were never for my moving out, period. When I went away for university, they didn't like that idea either. But they were just completely against me not being with them. So it's culture. It's how they were raised, and they impose their culture on us, knowing full well that we were born and raised here, and we are going to take on what it is to live here. They just can't get that. So. I'm gay. That much I do label myself. Well, I think maybe for some people who need that they need that order, or they need something to follow, I guess labeling is good. I don't think I'm answering your question correctly, but it's just a tough question.
There's no correct answer.
Right. I do my best not to label because it limits, just generally speaking, it'll limit a person, it'll limit an idea. but sometimes we need those. Sometimes we do need them. It helps with some type of like order, or it's a tough one.
Yeah.
I open-heartedly will say that yes, I am gay. I love men. That's my definition of it, to be attracted to the same sex. That much, yeah, I would label myself as a gay male. I say everyone should move at their own pace. There's no rush. There's no need to rush. When you feel that you are ready to tell someone, be it your family, friends, teacher, counselor, whoever, you tell them when you feel you're ready to. There's no need to rush. Learn who you are first, explore yourself first, and then tell others so they can accept you just as you are. No pretenses, no falsehoods, nothing. Just be honest. But that you must first, I believe, just explore yourself first. I've always known myself to be gay. It's kind of like asking, what do you love about being human? That's just who I am naturally. I never put it to the side and thought, what do I love about this part of my life? It's just who I am naturally. It's what I am to the world according to myself. And so it's pure. So I just love being pure. I love being gay.
Mm.